And welcome back to Icarus. Olympus Open World Solo. Step 1. Inventory. Let's put everything back in the place where it belongs. Grab all those. Good. I'll put the 2 pouches in the buffalo cart. Don't need to keep them on me. There you go. Okay, let's see. Quickly drink something. White. What did you do last time? Let's see. Let's grab my notes. We finished the dust up operation. Sandbox 7 pillars and dust up. Last Sunday, yeah, Sunday afternoon. Right, that means we can go for the next operation. Yeah. Okay, this part's all done, so now it is actually time to start working on Arctic.
UDA is under serious pressure to up their exotic shipments. They want Legos pushing into new zones like yesterday. Places no one's been. Cold places. I ain't gonna lie to you. This one's about as risky as it comes. They'll be dropping some ice-cutting gear down to you, but exotics screw with signals up there, so expect a mess and zero intel. But hey, at least you'll be the first. Maybe name something after yourself.
Alrighty, so we have to reach the Arctic Pass and scout the area marked on the map. For the Legos unit we have to go to the Arctic biome. Now the remote Arctic remains one of the last uncharted realms of the Terra Zone. Exotics demand is accelerating and UDA is demanding access for development. Current data suggests major avalanche obstacles. Our mission is to use advanced mining equipment to clear a path to the Arctic and open the region for prospecting. The operator will supply ice-cutting equipment, but all power and operational requirements are the responsibility of the contractor. Okay.
You're headed deep into the Arctic on this one. Luckily, Legos dropped you some fancy ice-cutting gear, because Group 15's last weapons test brought down half a mountain in your path. The bad news is the delivery drone got pasted by a storm. Crash zones marked on your map. Still, you came to Icarus for adventure, right? How's that going for you?
Okay, is marked on the map? Well, I don't see no marker yet. I haven't heard a pod either. Let's see, anything here? Nope. Nope. Nothing here either. Only the stuff I placed myself. So I reckon we have to like visit this cave here first. Now we have to provide power ourselves. However, if I'm not mistaken, in the buffalo cart I have a generator. Wind turbine. No, not wind turbine. This is an upgrade for the contact device. Yeah, I have a generator. Do I also? Yeah, I do have a. I have, by the way, solar panels as well. I do have a biofuel can as well. Okay. Actually, what I'm gonna do, gonna take the cooking station out here, and cooking station I'll chuck in there, and I'll put the biofuel can in here together with the generator. Alright, so we can just grab the buffalo. We can head out. Green tea, gorse tea, coffee, cocoa. Okay. Well, that means let's go grab ourselves animal food, wait till night time, quickly sleep, and then we go out and we going for the mission. Grab survival animal feed. And let's actually repair the knife. I took down a cave-worm, I believe, right? Last time. Running low on titanium ingots in the repair bench, so there you go. Talking about ingots. Nothing smelting here. Nothing smelting here either. So better go smelt some more gold then. There's my copper ingots. I do have a bunch of copper ingots, so let's smelt some more gold. There you go. I still do have 50 electronics, so that's good. In about a minute my food buffs will run out, so I can renew the food buffs and top up my food in my inventory. Also good. Let's see. You have 140, huh? I'll leave this in here for now then. How am I doing on the silica? Not that much silica no more. Silica here and silica there. So I could quickly empty out that silica drill there, which is a green storm anyway. It's nice and close by, and I don't need animal food. Tom doesn't need animal food for that. Actually, it's close by anyway, so. And consume, consume, consume. Let's also drink something. There we go. I remember this operation. First time I did this as a mission. So we needed to make the electronics. And man, we like this was mission, so it was limited map access. And there was close to no gold around. So it was quite hard to get all the gold we needed for the electronics we needed for the power production. It was a toughie. We it was as a mission, not as an operation. So we had limited map access, and we literally checked all the maps, all the caves on the available map, in order to get all the gold we needed for the electronics. But now we do it as an operation, so shouldn't be a problem now. Yeah, also emptied out the aluminum ore, because why not? Was right next to it anyway, so I think I'm better off smelting the rest of the copper ore. The copper is running a tad full. So, start smelting the copper. Grab silica. Throw it in there. Alrighty, that's done. It is nap time. I know there's a storm going on, but like I said, this is a green storm. Should be fine. So, we start out with Omni-Food. So we know for sure the other foods will get the extra effectiveness. Since I don't want to be over encumbered, there you go. Alrighty, here we go. I have all my thermal modules on, yes. And there we go. Right. Let's see. So I reckon if we get to the avalanche location, Sol is gonna tell us like, hey, now go here or there and grab the drill. Thinking back of when we did it as a mission, the drill is gonna be close by. After all, with a mission with a limited map access, you can't really put the drill on the other side of the map, because then it would be out of bands, out of area. So let's first just go to the avalanche, the Arctic Pass. They're gonna net us 900 rand out this operation. That is not bad. And I didn't really pay attention to the stamina. That's my fault. Oh yeah, it's okay. Okay, yeah, I'm going the correct way. Good. We follow the pass. Can't see the forest for the trees, but there you go. That's slightly better. Okay, we can run again. Good, good. Took the buffalo some time to regen his stamina though. I'm used to it regenerating his stamina quicker, but see, there is a cave. There used to be a cave, I believe, somewhere over here. There maybe. Just not underneath here. Eh. Yep, the brown bear is patrolling these areas. There's a big cave. Quite a big one actually. Oh, and then the other one must be there then, I think. standing in my way. Bye bye. You're a gunner. Alrighty, let's see. There's the avalanche.
There it is. 1,000,000 tons of ice and snow. Get that heat gun sorted and set up. Should slice right through that thing.
That heat gun.
Power it up.
Okay. See, now it actually shows us the thing. Oh, we have to possibly build up here to get to the pod. Okay. Let's go have a look. Bear on the right, yep. This is where we have to go. Well, if you stay here, and I'll build up here. What do we have? A vapor laser, high intensity strontium vapor laser prototype. Requires 1,000 power.
Kind of a heat
Okay.
ray. Hyper-accelerated gas produces a resonant cascade, blah blah blah, something laser. Larkwell cooked it up for Group 15. Ought to cut right through any amount of ice and snow in your way, though. And sure come in handy when you reach that avalanche.
Okay, back to the avalanche we go. So, since we are going to be in the Arctic, let's quickly drink some hot coffee. This one we can deploy here.
Gear like this eats power, so you're gonna have to find a way to juice it. But I figure you didn't make it this far without a few tricks up your sleeve.
Exactly. So, portable generator. So get up. There you go. And this one go back in there. Oh, I have to activate it. There you go. Boom. Laser is toggled.
Sometimes you just gotta love Group 15.
Yeah, come over here. I'll kill that snow wolf as well.
Looks like you got a way through.
Hey, don't.
What the? Where'd they come from?
Okay, hold on. Assault rifle. Oh. Yeah, you should be fine there. Buffalo should be able to handle the wolves. While I handle the mammoths. That recoil, huh? Meh. And does you still have? No, you have 6 of those in. Eh. Too bad. So can't bring the tusks home. Anyway, I want a couple of them snow wolf visages as well. I need all this stuff. Can't wait for next week's update, this Friday's update, where we get the proper miasmic tools, i.e. Get the not only miasmic by the way, but also like cold steel and stuff. So then we make we get the organic resin, or the infected bark from cutting down trees. Which we can then throw in an organic residue cleanser. Oh, this is one of those. Should this have 3 tusks? Oh, it's 2, okay. I was already thinking. Anyway, organic residue cleanser so we can get lots and lots of epoxy. First day. Yeah. Pick you up. I can't pick you up. Okay. Can pick you up though. I mean, I could probably mine the rock. Oh no, I can't even mine the rock. I was thinking like if I mine the rock and then the thing would fall down and I could then pick it up, but that ain't gonna work either. That's fine, eh? Hey, there's a brown bear there. Okay. Anyway, where's the other mammoth gone? I'm gonna go grab the other mammoth.
Well, here we are. A whole new frozen world. Kind of beautiful. But you ain't here to admire the view. Lego's group's got a theory that tectonic activity means there's more exotics in the mountains. It's about to get busier. So, I guess we'll find out.
I want Buffalo to kill the mammoth actually. For his experience. Hey to Digging, welcome. How are you doing today? Yay! Ha! Buffalo killed the mammoth. Cool, cool. Again, can't grab the tusks. I mean, I can grab one. Okay, I'll grab one. There you go. Doing good, and you? I'm doing good as well, thanks. Bit of rain today, so finally the temperature going down. Ooh, I need to drink some hot drink. I'll do the hot cocoa. Yeah, temperature going down, finally. It's like 29 degrees centigrade inside my house. Oh, you see that? That's a fun one. Come on. I want this guy's vestige and I want the guano. Ah, no vestige. Oh well, tough luck. Can't have it all, eh? We're 29 degrees centigrade in my house, but my computer room is a couple of degrees higher. Temperature is a couple of degrees higher, so I'd say like 33, 34 easily. I'm going the wrong way. Let's go that way. So yeah, I'm happy the temperatures are going down a little bit. Oh, by the way, if you're in the Arctic, you encounter a wolf pack. It's a very good source of experience because they keep on coming. And you kill a couple of them, you start skinning them, and then new ones spawn in. You kill those and skin them. And whilst you're still working on that, new ones spawn in, and they just keep on coming. It's an endless source of experience and bone. But be careful that you don't get overwhelmed by them. Let's see, around to the lake. Check. At some point you'll just have to leave the carcasses behind. Hey, voila, mission is complete. So now I can go back to base to start a new operation, or I do have a contact device with upgrades in the Buffalo card. Let's see, which one is it? This one. Upgrades. I like it that you can do it like this. You can do it this way now. You no longer have to put the upgrades in your inventory, in your hotbar. Okay, avalanche is done. Then go for cleanup. Let's see what this is.
Group 15 don't ask for help unless they have to. Alright. Group 15's got a theory that exotics are affecting the Earth life on Icarus, making some of them larger, more aggressive. Who knows what else? The bigger the animal, the stronger the effect. And they want a biological sample. So they need you to head to the Arctic and bring down a mammoth. Yeah, you heard me.
Okay.
Get them something to study. But the Arctic's tough. And the mammoth's even tougher. You'll need more than sharp sticks. Think you can handle that?
Of course I can. So, objectives: locate a mammoth and kill it, and collect a mammoth tusk. And for group 15 we have to go to the Arctic biome. First cohort teams have experienced a concerning spike in fatalities, with reports of encounters with oversized, highly aggressive animals. UDA's Icarus research unit, group 15, believes exotics may affect the growth and behavior of Earth life, notably in mountain regions, where high geological activity increases exposure to these materials. Larger animals are believed to be more strongly affected. Our mission: Group 15 requires a biological sample for study from the largest Earth life on Icarus, a mammoth's tusk. The Arctic is undersurveyed, so teams will be dropped into mapped areas, then trek into the region to locate a target. This contract is rated moderate to high risk with strong storms, blizzards and very limited support planetside.
Group
Sure.
15s say they're a research body. But that's like calling Senatai a travel agency.
Actually thinking, since I already have a oh, hold on. Since I have a task already, I better process it. I should have a mortar and pestle somewhere. I thought. I do have a machining bench though, so all I need then is some silica and I can make a mortar and pestle and process the tusk. Hey Alexi, how am I doing? I'm doing fine, thanks. How are you doing yourself? So let's go and find ourselves some silica. There's silica. And we have to go grab a mammoth over there. Well, like I said, first silica, so I can make a mortar and pestle. And then I can process the tusks to epoxy straight away. Just watching your perfect experience. Thanks for the compliment. Appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Okay, now this one does have a machining bench. Yes, there it is. So, set up a little 1x1. Put down the machining bench. Go make a mortar and pestle. And can check this one in here. Like 400 crushed bone, which you can straight away turn into epoxy. I actually should have done this with the mammoths I just killed in the avalanche operation, but Captain Hindsight, eh? This also means, by the way, that we can put the shield back. Cool, cool. Hello. Why aren't you continuing? There you go. That's interesting. The moment I jump above the the wall, so I'm no longer sheltered, this guy stops processing. Interesting. Learn something new every day, hey? Right. Then we just wait a couple of seconds till this one is completed. I kind of wanted to pet the buffalo, so you got like 10% more experience, but then again, this is like, wow, 6 experience per, so it's 1 for the buffalo anyway, and petting or no petting doesn't really make a difference. Cool. Pick this one up. And pick this one up. You can go back in here. Go. Overflow's a tad cold. Well, tough luck. There you go. Right. Locate a mammoth and kill it. So let's go locate a mammoth, shall we? Be a bit careful about crevasses. Actually, oh, let me feed you. One of these. And one of these. And do get some extra health, just in case. He is thirsty as well, so let's just give him something to drink. Okay. Let's continue our mammoth hunt. Hello. Bye bye. Alrighty. This is Olympus Central Arctic, so you don't have to worry about polar bears here. You have wolves, leopards, Arctic scorps, and mammoths. Ooh, you see that the mammoth is next to crevasse. Maybe I can actually pull him into the crevasse. That would be fun. Before you get any ideas, reload this one. Let's quickly skin this one. How smart is the mammoth gonna be if I like shoot at it from here? Hey, I'm shooting you. Apparently he doesn't care. Okay, oh, there he comes. Shoot him in the forehead. Forehead is his weak point. Or shoot him in the hiney. Haha. Oh, out of ammo. That is why we have this. Haha. He's trundling along. Poor guy. If he faces that way. Now question, if the animals kill the mammoth, will it still count for me? Just in case it's not gonna count for me. Hey, turn around. Turn around. So big? Yeah. But you know, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. Is he dead already? He's not dead yet. He's about to die though,
You
like a
did
show.
it. Make sure to skin it quick, 'cause you
Very
ain't
smart
gonna get another
precision.
chance at this.
I know, right? No, I don't need another. Don't need another vestige. Let me quickly grab this guy here, or more precise, this. Well, you know, I'll bring you to the carcass anyway. Don't eat my little snow leopard, cause I want his vestige. Yeah, big mammoth, not so big brains. Well, okay, so Arctic Moa has no vestige, huh? Gotcha. Let's skin you. Don't need all that.
You did it. I'm impressed.
Yep.
Now, get that thing back to the dropship. And don't stop for sightseeing. No one knows exactly what Group 15 do, but they're gonna be pleased with you. That's good, I think.
Grab all this as well. Now bring it back to the dropship. This is like from way back when this was a mission. Since the mission is already the operation over anyway, I don't need to keep this tusk. I'm just gonna process them right here. Uh, 200 more crushed bones, so then I can queue another 50 epoxy. Right then. 14, huh? There you go. Fill her up. I love them pouches. Saving so much, inventory slots. So good. 5 modules. Now only takes 1 slot. 6, currently 5, but 6 stacks of ammo only takes 1 slot. Some other items. It is but a snow wolf. My buffalo should be able to take care of him. Unless that snow wolf brought friends. Guess what? The buffalo had friends as well. Ha! Okay, where were we? Clear queue. 4 for need like what? 46, I believe. 92 divided by 2, yeah, 46. The skill this game 11 of 10. Well, I've been playing this game since beta weekends already, so I should have some skill in the game by now. Man, seen so much change in the game. The game has changed so much since beta weekends. A lot of improvements. Hot coffee, so we drink some hot cocoa. Since it's a different buff, it stacks. Let's quickly craft a bandage and use it. Yeah, talking about the bandage. You make bandage out of fiber. As you can see, I only have 37 fiber left, not enough for another bandage, but the old trick, make a rope out of leather, destroy the rope and get fiber in return. Now, Styx Arctic has, Prometheus definitely has plant growth in the Arctic. Styx, I believe, as well. Olympus definitely not. So if you need fiber in the Olympus Arctic, kill some animals. Make sure you have the leather breakdown talent in survival hunting. The leather breakdown talent and the corresponding blueprint. Then you can you kill animals and you grab the leather and then voila. Hey, that's a big scorp. So there you go. So now the buffalo is poisoned, but he should be fine for now. He should recover quickly enough. Since I used my leather, I'm actually grabbing the leather from the wolf here. There's another scorp there. See, and this is why I wanted more more fiber. I have to use another bandage. Don't need this stuff. I'm gonna bring the scorpion vestige back home, by the way. There it is. And consume. There you go. Taxidermy knife. Skin this guy. Don't need that. Don't need those. Make another 100 of these. Then I can make 75 more. I said I didn't need this one. 75 more epoxy. In the meantime, I can make some more rope. Give me like 20 rope. I hear another mammoth. Meh, don't need it. I have a fair amount of epoxy in the base now, I believe. And I can always go for the tree sap and sulfur route. quickly make another 75 epoxy. Oh, is he hungry? Okay, here we go again. What's it this time? Another snow wolf. Snow wolves are fine. Buffalo should be able to handle snow wolf. But yeah, this is what I said. Careful they don't get overwhelmed by the snow wolves, because they keep coming. Grab this. Grab the mortar and pestle. See, told ya. Mammoth. This can go there, and this can go there. You can go there. Do give me animal foods, so I can feed you. I could go for another, like sleep here and start yet another operation from here, but I'm like, you know what, I'm good. Okay, let's see, go there. And actually drink a hot drink. Minus 12, 1900 in game. So temperature is gonna drop even more in a bit. So I'm gonna go for my second hot drink. Since there are different buffs, they do stack. And they're like 5 or 6 different hot drinks. If you drink them all, you could actually overheat in the Arctic. Only thing is, don't drink them straight away. Wait a couple of seconds between each drink, because your water meter has to go down below 100. Okay. Give me a couple more bandages. One versus world. Hey, this is player versus environment for a reason, right? This game. I'll be taking on the world, no problem. Snow wolf packs. Well, not really pack, by the way. So usually there's like a whole pack at the entrances, all the entrances of the Arctic. So either sneak past them or run past them if you're fast enough to outrun them. Because if you kill and skin, yeah, you're not gonna make it. You have to like kill and run away. Alright then. There's the Arctic exit. Is it here? Yeah, it is here. Different angle, that's why. There's the big hole I just blew in here for the avalanche operation. Ah, the laser is gone. It was on top of the rock here. Ah well. Let there be light. And there's an Arctic wolf pack. Well, small pack, only 2, but... Alright then. Let's go back to base. Offload materials and we'll start the new operation from there. actually quickly update my notes. There we go. Right. Here we go. This valley, it's a tad dangerous, but it is a nice place to build a base as well. I believe there's like 2 bear spawns in this here valley alone. So yeah, it's not the safest place in Icarus, but hey, if you want safe, you shouldn't play Icarus, right? I mean, you could play Outpost easy mode. I'd rather do open world hard mode. After all, we do like a bit of a challenge every so often. Right then. Let's head big zoom to the base. Then it's forest again. Hey, at least these small trees don't have a hitbox no more. I remember the time where they still had. Whew. Traveling the forest was a lot harder at that time. We got literally stuck behind everything. But at some point they removed the hitbox from the small trees, and it makes such a big difference. Anyway, we're heading home. I reckon the water wheels. Oh, I just got within 1,000 meters of the base. Just the lag spike. I reckon the water wheels are clogged up by now. This amazing Tesla next generation place. Yeah. Try to be and like I like the solar panels because they don't need maintenance. Now, wind turbines you have to repair after every storm. Water wheels you have to regularly unclog. Solar panels you can yeah, you don't need to do maintenance on. The disadvantage of solar panels obviously being they only generate power during the day, so you're gonna need a bunch of batteries. But once you've crafted that, there is it's basically maintenance-free power. At which point you don't need water wheels for power no more, so you can use them for spoiled plants collecting. Spoiled plants and dirt, turning it into fertilizer. And fertilizer, if you have this talent, and the survival, cooking and farming, the shoot the breeze talent, you can turn fertilizer into gunpowder. Very handy talent. Okay, let's first drop off the stringy meat. There you go. Oh. There goes the silica. Like I said, a decent amount of epoxy already, so check the rest in here. Guano can go in here for now. Sulfur, spoiled meat, vestiges, even have an Arctic pelt. And I'll leave this one in the buffalo inventory, by the way. consume, consume, consume. Drink some milk. Fill up the food stocks with cake and stringy jerky and dried stringy meat. 2 stringy meat variants, so I can mine very quickly, cut down trees, mine resources, melee attack speed. Okay, let's see the Arctic corner. Okay, I have all of them already then. I can put snow rabbit there, on top of the others. There we go. Come on, jump on top here. You don't wanna. Okay, let's see. This guy, can we place it on top? Yeah. He's dominating the Dribo. Fun. Some fishing. I could do fishing, but it's not really my favorite part of the game, to be honest, the fishing minigame. One of the few, let's see, achievements. Like I'm max rank everything in bestiary. You see, I still have a bit to do, but I'm like, meh. One day I'll get there. This one is slowly progressing, as is these killers. Cooking, I'm not usually not doing a lot of cooking. I have my default food buffs. This one, by the way, shouldn't be too hard to complete. Actually, if I make a screen print, I can put it up on the other screen. I could as well go work on these. But yeah, the fishing, nah. It's gonna be a long time before I finish that one. Okay, if I'm gonna do some cooking, let me first put you in here. And let's see. What do we need? Stew. Why does one make stew? Stove. What do we need? A carrot, a mushy, and a raw meat. Carrot, and a mushy, and a raw meat. Okay, then let's make a stew. That one should now be ticked off. Yeah. Since I'm not gonna eat it myself and I don't want to get it to waste, I'll just turn it into OmniFood. There you go. Next one, pumpkin bread, which I need bread dough. I reckon I need to make it here, huh? 3 flour, 1 yeast and water. 3 flour, a yeast. This one is hooked up to water network, so good. 1 dough. Pumpkin, no, wrong. I'll go pumpkin. Where's my pumpkin bread? Yeah. Seed, I don't need seed. Pumpkin. Anyway, pumpkin bread. Bread dough and 1 pumpkin. Okay, let's grab a pumpkin. Can you make beer? I should be able to, yeah. Oh, I forgot. Automatically, like, 6 is always the sickle. So I wanted to harvest this pumpkin, so I press 6 and straight away left mouse button. Oops. Okay, let's see. I need the bread dough. I can make a pumpkin bread here. There you go. The other pumpkins I'll throw in here. There you go. Pumpkin bread finished. Accolades. Yeah. This one as well. We can throw in there. Boom. Beer, you said. Glass working bench. Need a beer bottle. Oh, a glass bottle is a generic one. You used to have different bottles for wine and for beer. They changed it, now it's a generic bottle. So, hold on. If we want to make beer. 20 wheat and yeast. And a yeast. Kitchen bench, I reckon. There you go, 1 beer coming up. What's the buff actually? Stam regen and more max stam. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Cheers, mate. There you go. So the next one, fried chunky vegetables. Do we need a pumpkin, a kumara and an animal fat? Pumpkin. Let's see, do we have kumara? No, don't think so. I don't think we have kumara planted. We have kumara seed. No, I have not gotten any kumara seed here in this open world. Obviously I can order it from the workshop or do operations until I get kumara seed. The reward from operations from simple quest, sorry, is always like random. You know what? Let's just call down some kumara seed. Why not? Where's kumara? There you are. I will put it in my notes though. Called kumara farming. Package. Where's my... Oh, there you go. So, craft and have it delivered. Need to repair this one at some point. I used it last Friday on the new open world I started with my friends. In preparation for Great Hunts. Starting a new open world because we didn't have one on sticks yet. But we were like, you know what, we just go full ham, max level character and use equipment, space equipment as well. And that's why I use up this entire niche pickaxe. Let's go some drink. What do you want? So much talking. Well, I have my soda here, Red Bull. I do drink it ever so often. Fruit muffin. What do we need for a fruit muffin? Strawberry, watermelon and bread dough. Let's just grab a bunch of flour here. And let's grab some yeast. Let's make a bread dough. And can I make it nice in the... Where is it? Now it's gonna be in the stove here. One strawberry, one watermelon. One and one. Fruit muffin. 225 max stam. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, I'm using chocolate cake as my third food buff. For 200 stamina and 300 health. 200% stam regen, 200% health regen. My third food buff. Now, you could go for, I believe it's under the farming talent, for fourth stomach slot. But you have to look at the amount of talent points you have to spend in this tree. Currently I have 3, 4, 5, 8, 9. Spent 9 in here. I reckon at least 2 or 3 more before I reach this one. So it'd be 12, 13 talent points in cooking farming for this stomach slot. Not on a solo character. I want it to be more jack of all trade. Alternatively, you could go for armor attachment on the body armor. An extra stomach slot. I, however, went for pockets attachment. Well, actually, now with the introduction of the pouches, I could go for one here. One of for the nutrition attachment. More than I think about this game. Yeah, there's a lot of a lot of nice little details in this game. Let's put it that way. Let me quickly fill up my oxygen tank. Food is an often overlooked item in Icarus. So if you play Icarus, do pay a bit attention to the possible foods and their buffs. Mixed berries. Strawberry and a wild berry in the kitchen bench. Mixed berries. What's your buff? 150 stam, less water consumption, more experience gained. Okay. I can easily eat those now. I have 3 food buffs active anyway, so I'm not accidentally gonna get myself a food buff I don't need. It's like 10 minutes still before the current buffs run out. Savory roll. $225 health, 75 stam, more stam and health regen. It's a good one if you don't have the cakes yet. Talking about cake. Yeah, you need to have tier 4 before you can make the cakes. And you need eggs. For eggs you need a chicken, which you have to buy from the workshop. You need milk, and nowadays also butter, which you make with milk. For which you need a cow, which you have to get from the workshop. Cakes is tier 4, plus you have to buy stuff from the workshop for it. Well, only costs a bit of rent, so after a couple of missions you should have enough currency to afford the chicken and the cow and such. But cakes is basically endgame food. Anyway, I was looking for a savory roll, huh? Yeah. Do we need avocado, a mushy, a pastry and a raw meat? Pastry, I need some animal fat. You can go here. Avocado. I should have avocado. Yeah, see I do. And a mushy and a raw meat. Things need to go sleep before work. Hey, get yourself some nice rest then. So I hope you can rest well. So you are rested tomorrow before you go to work. Good luck. Thanks, man. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it. Yeah, I like it when I have interaction with viewers. So thank you very much. Wild salad. Now, wild salad is berries and melon, right? Oh no. Ah, yeah, there's a fresh salad. Something. Anyway, pumpkin and a squash. Pumpkin, squash. And then we can make a wild salad. 150 stam, bit of exposure resistance. Some extra melee damage though. That is nice. If you're a melee character like me. What else? Mushroom soup. I don't think we need much else than mushrooms, right? Yeah, 3 mushies. So let's make the mushroom soup. Roast vegetables. Carrot, pumpkin and squash. Carrot, pumpkin, squash. A stove or a smoker. Roast veggies. 225 stam. Nice. On melee and projectile damage. Ah, this is a nice early game food then. Like only a couple of veggies. I mean, you'll have to go to the desert to find squash, but looks like a very nice early game food. Actually, early game I said, hey? Potbelly stove is a tier 2. Or MXC camping cooker. With workshop, so yeah, level 0. Tier 0. Potbelly stove is a tier 2, so from tier 2 you can already make the roast veggies. Not bad, not bad as a early game food. Rhubarb stew. Which we're gonna need, obviously, a rhubarb. Come on, I can't type no more. There you go. Corn, rhubarb, and berry. Corn, rhubarb, berry. And we can make a rhubarb stew. 225 stam, less oxygen water consumption, less stamina consumed by actions. Less water consumption might be an interesting one to use in the null sector S-lanes to counter the plus 500% water consumption. Veggie roll. Pumpkin, rhubarb, soybean and a pastry. Already my memory is like really bad. Rhubarb, soy and pumpkin. Rhubarb, soybean, pumpkin. And then we can make a vegetable roll. 150 health, 150 stam, less oxygen consumption, more exposure resistance, bit of health regen. Decent. Stuffed avocado. What do we need except avocado? Avocado and soybean. Okay. Well, let's grab an avocado and a soybean. There we go. Avocado you have to get from the workshop. You can't find it in the wild. Get from workshop or as a reward. Potential reward from Simple Quest. 75 health, 75 stam. A bit of health regen and less food consumption. Meh. Yeah, not really worth it. Okay. How far along are you? You know what? Let's just water the plots so they grow a bit faster. There you go. Let's actually also drop some bees in here. Queen bee and a worker bee. There you go. Watered, 50% plant crop growth speed. The bees, 50% more yield. Growth speed 230%. Yeah, hardly use any of the water from the water can here. So there you go. Yeah, basically waiting for these to grow so we can make the fried chunky vegetables, and then we have another achievement completed. In the meantime though, let's check for the next operation. Gonna be snow crash. Collection and delivery of items. Ah, okay. Stockpile missions. Like among my least favorite missions, to be honest. Stockpile. Because usually it's a grind to get all the resources. But hey, part of the mission tree, so...
But one of their research teams kind of vanished. Never made it to their supply drops. Which happens, but this is a problem. Because whatever's in those crates, they want it back real bad. They need you to play fetch.
Oh. Deliver the device to the drop pod. The device to the drop pod. Right. This is not a stockpile. Good. So for the ACS we have to go to the Arctic biome again. Now one of the operator's field teams disappeared in the region and failed to uplift their supply drops. The operator places an extremely high value on the devices contained in these supply pods. So we will have to go and retrieve technological items from each supply drop and return them to the operator. Contractor knowledge of device's identity and function is deemed unnecessary. Huh?
They're in deep on Icarus. But the last team they sent down
Ha.
never came back. Didn't make it to their supply drops. And apparently, what's in those crates is valuable
Bye-bye.
enough to send someone in after it. They're being real quiet about what it is. So check your map, get started, and stay sharp.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna bring the Arctic mower this time. Arctic animal feed for more speed in the Arctic. Why not? And for some reason it automatically sent up the pod I still had at base. Yeah. You eat some of that. And eat some of that. Oh, did you get a talent? A new level here? Shiver, you did. Lovely. Let's see. I already have all the stamp and the stamp regen. The movement speed. Increase food effects duration. Uh, 3 slots is fine. Yeah, let's actually be sensible and first increase your health a little bit. There you go. Oh, by the way, you see the weather forecast. Yeah, that's changed dramatically. It's all red in yellow, and even red now. Where before it also had green in it. So mission specific weather forecast. So better run now before you get like a red storm. Okay, let's see. We need to go basically there, through the valley, and then yeah. Here we go. Our Arctic mower, nice and fast. Faster than the buffalo cart, and since I don't expect that I'm gonna need to carry a lot of stuff, I think the mower is fine. Okay, let's actually walk a little bit to regen some stamina. Good. Through the Valley of Death. Yeah, walk through the Valley of the Shadow of Death. How does the song go? Right there is where I built my first upside pyramid base. Back with the old group. Before I met Echo. But yeah, that group kinda stopped playing Icarus. So I had to find me someone else to play Icarus with. And then I came across Echo and my friend Karel. Ah, here's the first smoky thing.
Good find.
Unknown
It's what they're looking
components.
for. But what the hell is it?
An
You feel
ornately
like there's something they're not telling us? I don't know. I've been around, and I've never seen anything like that.
So, an ornately manufactured device of uncertain materials. Wherever this come from and whoever made it, you're certain you've never seen anything like it before. Well, that's quite possible. So, let's have a look. Map. South and then east. Check. Let's go grab those components. Shouldn't be too hard. Shouldn't take too long either. Not with the with the MOA. After all, we do build our mounts for speed. Gonna leave them. Not even gonna do the Black Wolf. No need to do the Black Wolf right now, so not gonna spend time on it. Okay, let's see if we can find the smoke plume. There it is. Lovely.
Oh, it's one of those. Whatever it is. And they sure as hell want it back. Something's weird here. So long as they pay, I guess.
A clearly functional item with no clear function. Something about this device feels immensely old. Okay. And there we go. Now we turn east. We have to be aware of the crevasses. Usually if you stay close to the edge, whoops, almost, to the edge of the Arctic, the glacier, you can get around the crevasses. So just stick to the sides. And obviously this is where you have like the Wolf Valley, and then stick to the edges was a, well, not bad. I would have thought I would have taken damage there. But if I had traveled through the middle, I would have gone through the valley. Okay, I can already see the smoke plume. Mammoth just spawned in.
But there's one more thing. They want you to assemble it. Put it together.
Okay.
Can you figure it out?
I reckon. First though. So what we have here is a small, minutely detailed object, extremely light to hold. Close attention reveals a faint humming, or perhaps you're imagining it. Possible. So this we can craft in inventory. That's good, so we don't need to go back to like build some kind of crafting bench. Craft. Mission items. Unknown device. There you go. See what happens. So we just wait?
Good find. It's what they're looking for. But what the hell is it? You
I have
feel
no
like
idea,
there's
man.
something they're not telling us? I don't know. I've been around, and I've never seen anything like that.
Me neither, Sol. Me neither. So let's go back through the Arctic. And let's actually grab another hot drink. Hot cocoa. Just in time, because the coffee just ran out. The buff that is, not the coffee itself. Luckily I still have coffee. And I also have a pouch with 2 more hot drinks. Yeah, that's where I just jumped off when I was still going for the parts. Yeah. Even when walking, not even sprinting, but just walking, the Arctic moa easily outruns the wolves. Easily. You get all the way to the end, you can just get over. This one you should actually go to the other side. But you can just about get over, so. Big ass corp again. Okay. No, obviously we don't like the bots. So we straight away ban the bots. As soon as we see them, we ban them. Hey, it gave the Arctic moa, it gave Shiver a bit of time to regen some stamina, so. Map, oh, we have to go around here. Okay. Gotcha, still a ways to go. Good. So let's go. I wonder if and when I gonna need to build a base here in the Arctic. We're definitely gonna gonna put some heaters in then. So let's go to here. Zigzag around the crevasses.
Here we go. You got this.
I do indeed. Good night. Now I can check the device in there.
It's over. You did what you came to do.
I did indeed. Actually, I'm gonna go out here. Shorter way to base. And let's actually also skin this guy. I don't need a vestige. We already have a trophy in base. But yeah, bye bye. Okay. Quarter to 6 in game. So it's a nice brisk minus 6 degrees in the Arctic now. Not a minus 20 yet. And there's the Arctic exit. So no longer have to worry about the temperature. Good. Okay, stamina has been regenerated. Good. Yeah, I ran past the bear before I realized I was even here. I don't have. Well, I can. 1,000 meters from base. I think I'm gonna grab some gold. I should have kept the pouches in my own inventory though. But meh. I'll just run back with a couple less pheromone modules. No worries. I was running a tad low on gold ore in base, so let's just empty out the gold drill. And don't want to be overencumbered yet, so... Ooh, there is a bear there. Just don't get eaten by a bear, please. Thank you. Oh, it's a big cave template. Okay. Well, then let's do it the easy way. Wrong. I want this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I ate a green pill so I can now ignore the worms. What else is in this? Sulfur. I can grab some sulfur. Sure. I'll grab some sulfur. Huh. What is this? Sulfur. So there's somehow now a third deep vein here? Hey. I'm fine with that, don't get me wrong. Okay, just checking to see whether or not there was exotic node here. This cave template, it appears somewhere over there. Oh, what happens to my lamp? Got shut off. Me. Yeah, apparently this cave now has 3 deep veins. Interesting. Like first time I've seen a cave with 3 deep veins. Yeah, like I said, I can just ignore the worms now. I do need to stock up on green pills though. I might have to craft more green pills as well. Okay, now I'm very slow because I'm running without a pheromone module. Heck, even sprinting without pheromone modules is like same speed as walking with pheromone modules. Yeah. I'm so getting used to the fast mounts that the mower without pheromone modules feels very slow. It's fine though. Short trip anyway. See, we are at base already. Yes, I could have maybe gotten like... I couldn't even have gotten more silver. I was like, maybe I could have put some in the mower inventory, but I already did apparently. Okay, grab all that. Drop off some bones. And let's swap this back to pheromone modules. Can drop these in the pouches. And I'll drop the animal food in the deep freeze. And there you go. I'll bring you back to the pen, so you can eat and drink proper. There you go. I can actually set you to wander again. Whilst I can take a quick nap. And then you should be ready for harvesting now. Yes, you are. Good. That's the Kumara. Turn off the lights. The Kumara seeds I can throw in here. The Kumara I can use to make fried chunky veggie. An animal fat and a pumpkin. An animal fat and a pumpkin. Yay. Yes, chef. Cook these food items. Yeah, we got as you can see at the top left, we got our achievement. Nice. What's your buff, by the way? Bit of health, 150 stun, bit of exposure resistance and some melee attack speed. Meh. Again, Kumara is not in the wild as far as I know, so not really what one would call a need poison paste. Early tier food, unless obviously again you get the seed from a simple quest. Let's make a couple of poison pastes, as in 88 of them. I have no idea how much experience one gets for this. 29 to 48, almost 20. So maybe it's worth petting the animals. I mean, they're animals, they want to be petted all the time, but you know what I mean. There you go. They're all petted now. A couple of eggs we can throw in the deep freeze. And there you go. They're in as well. Good, good. Consume that. Accolades. Yes, chef. Yes, chef. We completed it today. Cool, cool. Only 5 to go. Gun kills, bow and arrow kills. I should do less with knife. Get 10k melee kills. Yeah. I need 3700 with bow and arrow. And I need 5300 with the gun. So I should use the gun a bit more often apparently. To actually completely kill the animals. May 20th, I believe that's when they came out with when they introduced them achievements, them accolades. May 20th, 2023. That's over 2 years ago already. But then again, the game's over 3 years old. When did they when were the beta weekends actually? Like 186 weeks ago. 3.5 years ago? Something like that. So that would mean what, December 2021? Ish? I don't know anymore. Anyway, I'm gonna go for a quick smoke. Bad habit, by the way. Don't try it at home. Or anywhere else for that matter. Yeah, I'm going for a quick smoke break. And then when I'm back, we'll look at the next operation. And we're back with a new soda. So, let's see. Next operation on the list is going to be snow blind. Defending scanners as they map the region. Sounds interesting.
They're pleased with your progress, but the work's never done. They want data on drop zones, so they're looking for someone to take terrain scans in the area. I reckon they come to the right crew.
Yes, they did indeed. So we have to scan 3 locations. For the Lagos unit, we have to once again go to the Arctic biome. Now the operator has put out an urgent tender for survey data, specifically around new drop sites. This exploration and mapping mission is critical to development of this planet. Our mission is to take radar scans at 3 essential locations, ensuring accurate data is returned to the operator. Contractors will be provided with radar equipment. All other risk and resourcing is the responsibility of the contractor. Expect elevated wildlife and weather threats. Sure.
It's all about exotics, which means prospectors, who need drop zones, which requires terrain data, which is where you come in. First site's marked on your map, so grab a radar and let's do this.
Don't forget to consume some food as well. Grab the radar. Arctic, eh? So, Arctic Moa it is. Let's first top up our foods. There we go. Let me fill up my milk bottle as well. There we go. Let me go grab the animal food. Let me also quickly fill up my canteen again. There we go. Animal food. And obviously the Arctic one. Let me quickly craft a concrete ramp so I'm back up to 20 again. There we go. Right. Omni food. Eat some of that. Eat some seed animal food. And eat some Arctic food. Good. Here we go again. I haven't seen a base building operation in Arctic yet though. So I'm not sure we're gonna have one. Anyway. Head for here. Well, actually no, we're going in here. Scan, scan, scan. Shouldn't be too hard. Are my guns repaired? Yep, I did repair the gun. Good. Good, good. Knife is still fine, pickaxe still fine. Let's go. And now with the 4 pheromone modules in, my mow is nice and fast again. Bye bye bear. Alrighty. Walk down carefully. Go around this little ridge here, and then we can take a left. Lovely. Right, okay. Go through here. I hear the bear already. So let's actually walk to regen some stam. We don't want them to run out of stamina, in case we need to skedaddle. Because if you let your mount completely run out of stamina, then it will take a couple of seconds extra before it starts regenerating stamina. So best not to have it completely run out. Since we're going into the Arctic again, hot drink. There we go. Well, expect elevated weather. There's not really any elevated weather in the prospect. So the forecast is still fine. This one is most likely gonna have a snap point for the radar. It does indeed.
This is the place. You know what to do.
Yeah. Step 1. Make a shelter for my mount. Two. You can go up here. I can put this one down here, take out the stairs. Let me quickly skin the wolves to get rid of the carcasses. Because carcasses attract other predators. We don't want that to happen. Grab the... I'm not even gonna grab the leather, only grab the bones. Don't need another stack of leather. We do want some leather though, in case we need to make bandages. The old leather to rope destroy for fiber trick. Nah, he's not aggroed on the scan.
Oh, man. That's some angry wildlife.
Where? I don't see it yet. Oh, there. Ah, pathing issue. There they are.
There's a problem with the machine. Can you fire it back up?
Already did. Okay, those are down. Ooh, is Scorp gonna come?
But
No,
don't
he's not.
stop
Okay.
now. There's another marker on your map.
Grab this. Where are you going? Bye bye. Can bring you down. I'm gonna leave the carcasses. Okay. Next. Oh, it's close to the Black Wolf. Okay. Let's go for it then. That way. Roger. I should not forget to actually make my green pills. I was making the poison paste. There on the bridge. Okay. Made a poison paste in preparation for the green pills, but you're actually gonna be set to stay. There you go.
You made it to the area. Get searching.
Well, don't really need to search, huh? Who got aggroed and where from? Okay, the wolf pack. There you go. Defensive. Defensive is okay. Put up your shelter again. And then we go here. And there. You go in the shelter. Visual bag. It's actually, I picked it up already, but there you go. Knife in hand. Yeah, they're fighting something else over there. I'm fine with that. Wolf aggroed underneath. Don't care. Let him be aggroed underneath.
Those things ain't friendly.
Well, as long as I stay down there, I don't care. Bunch of wolves, me.
You lost power. You'll need to turn it on again.
I just did. Fighting an Arctic Moa, the pack wolves. And these guys can't get up there.
Your map for the next location.
Noise. And you go down there, and I can pick up these pieces again. have to go southeast. Okay, let's go. I mean, I could take out the Black Wolf, but don't really wanna. I mean, it ain't hard. It's just time consuming. Black Wolf, especially if you manage to lure away the Pack Wolves, then Black Wolf's very easy to handle. The most annoying with Black Wolf is when he runs back to his lair and regenerates health. But okay, let's go through the valley this time.
This is the place.
Oh yeah.
You know what to do.
Dus he's gonna. This spot is in the valley. Come on. Thank you. There's the ghost image. Inventory. The floor. And the walls. 1, 2, 3. Put down the stairs. Can bring you up. There you go. You can stay there. Take out the stairs so animals can't get up the stairs to get to the guy. I can do some fun with like a shotgun. Let's actually reload the shotgun. I mean, knife's probably gonna be enough anyway, but.
Heads up. Wildlife incoming.
Oh yeah, I see.
There's a problem with the machine. Can you fire it back up?
Will do. He's a goner. I mean, I could have taken him out with a knife only, but this was easier, so. I like the trench shotgun.
Keep it up. There's another marker on your map.
Well, not really.
Good work down there. I'd say you're done.
Good. Okay, I'm gonna leave the tusks. Can't grab them anyway, so. Down here. I think when you do this as a mission, you start somewhere here. Huh. The wolf fell off the ice cliff there. Funny. Lost a lot of health already. Oh, I'm cold. So, consume that. Now we're in again. Haha. I'm too fast for ya. He says just before running into a crevasse, but meh. But yeah, like I said, I think if you do this as as a mission, you start somewhere in the forest here, and then this is indeed the first one, second, third. Hence, Saul saying like, hey, there is another one. Whilst there isn't. But I have to admit, it's been a long time ago since I did this one as a mission. So I could be mistaken. Okay, go there, take a left. That way. Roger, so I should not have any crevasses here anymore, I think. Nope. Pretty smooth sailing, if I'm going the correct way, which I am. That's the archway we blasted through in the Avalanche mission or operation. Okay, so all we need to do is run back home. And actually feed the moa quickly. Omni food first. Then some seed animal food. No need to give him the Arctic food now. I actually go this way. Since I'm not going through the Arctic now, the guy doesn't need to have the Arctic food. So let's save the Arctic food. Now I'm going back into the Arctic, aren't I? Yes. Go back and take a ride. This way? Yeah, this way. Hey, there was a bee tree there. Talking about bee tree. Let me actually grab the bee stuff. Cool, queen bee as well. Bee trees and beehives in caves is the only way to actually get queen bees, so. And since we just used a queen bee in our beehive, and I have a replacement queen bee. Good, good. Yogi. Go up here. So in a bit it'll pop up the localized terraforming device next to the zebra icon on the HUD. I have to be in within like now 1,000 meters of the base. Well, you saw the lag spike, and at the same time the localized terraforming device icon popped up on the HUD. The lag means you're 1,000 meters from base, you're closing in. And it also tells us that the range of the icon for the localized terraforming device on the HUD is 1,000 meters. Anyway, running back. Follow the outside river. And there's our base. Look at the dot. Run up here, take a left, up the stairs. Oh. Yep, there we go. Cool, cool. I'll put you in the pen again. Up, up, no, there you go. Nothing in your inventory? No, good. Yeah, there's a good shiver. more eggs. Let's put them in the deep freeze. Together with the animal food. And yeah, and yeah. The radar I can check in here. Like what, a 6-mile radar already? Eh. This one can go back on my back. I have a couple hundred bones. Can make more crushed bone. Grab the poison paste, which we can use in here to make anti-poison tonics. And let me grab some more fiber. I think there should be a fiber in here. Yeah? Nah, not really. Not much. Oh, not a shotgun, please. Thank you. I want the sickle. Harvest some berries, which I can turn into omni-food, and the fiber I can use to make the poison tonic, anti-poison tonics. I want to make 44 of them, and then I can use the other 44 poison pastes to make the anti-poison pills. Okay, this can go here. I'll throw the honeycombs in here. The bees I'll put in here. Can actually process some of the honeycombs. Let's see, 12 is like 13. So now I have 100 honeycombs. I'll keep in here for when I need them. The rest I can process into beeswax and honey. Now, if you do it here in the honey extractor, which is the tier 4 upgrade for the beehive. This is the reason, by the way, you need to put power on the beehive, purely for the extractor. It turns one honeycomb into a beeswax and a honey. See, we have 5 beeswax, 44, 43, sorry, 44, 34, and boom, 4. One honeycomb into a beeswax and a honey. If you manually process the honeycombs, it's 2 honeycombs for a honey and 2 for a beeswax. So to produce a beeswax and a honey in a material processor or mortar and pestle or windmill, you need a total of 4 honeycombs. So yeah, the beehive extractor is way better. 2, 3, 400 silica. I'll throw in here. I'll grab 800 stone, which we can throw in here as well. And then we need 100 tree sap. I'm gonna borrow from here. We can use it to make concrete mix. And let's see, 375. Update the the nodes here. But yeah, actually I am a tad tired. So I'm actually, even though I've only been streaming for like 2.5 hours, I'm actually gonna call it for today. We did do 4 operations already in these 2.5 hours, so not a bad average. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna call it for today. I'm tired, so I'm gonna try and get me some sleep. I hope you folks enjoyed watching me play. If you did enjoy watching me play and you want to get notified next time I stream, feel free to hit that follow button. Or if you watch this on YouTube and you want to get notified next time I upload something, feel free to hit the subscribe button. A like would be appreciated as well. Other than that, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time, and I hope I will see you folks around.